Betrayal isn't a possibility, it's a certainty. Human nature is rooted in primal selfishness, not the petty kind, but the survival-driven instinct to prioritize self over loyalty. Nietzsche saw it. Civilization is a mask. Behind it, teeth. When betrayal happens, don't waste time seeking reasons. It's not about logic. It's about fear, desire, or convenience. Most betrayals aren't personal, they're structural. People discard you when you're no longer useful, when someone else offers more, or when their fear outweighs loyalty. Key truth: they didn't betray you because you failed. They did it because it served them. You cling to principles, fairness, ethics, reciprocity, but the world runs on interests, not morals. Loyalty isn't the default, it's the exception. Most people won't sacrifice their gain for your well-being. When their interests clash with yours, they'll crush you and justify it effortlessly. The brutal twist: they'll convince themselves they did the right thing. They'll claim they had no choice, that they never meant to hurt you. But the truth is simpler: they betrayed you because they could. Because there were no consequences. Because you weren't as important as what they gained. Nietzsche was right. It's not the lack of love, but the lack of friendship that ruins relationships. People weren't loyal to you, they were loyal to what you provided. The moment that changed, they vanished. Remember, true loyalty has a price. Most won't pay it. Betrayal doesn't just hurt, it rewires you. The deepest pain isn't losing someone. It's realizing everything you believed was a lie. Suddenly, you question your judgment. How did I not see this coming? Your worth. Was I not enough? Reality itself. If they could do this, who else will? This is where paranoia sets in. You start scanning everyone for hidden motives, trusting no one fully. But here's the brutal truth: loneliness at this stage isn't weakness, it's survival. Nietzsche said, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger." But that's only true if you learn from the wound. Otherwise, betrayal leaves you fractured, bitter, closed off, and armored against connection. The choice is yours. Let the pain make you colder, sharper, more isolated. Or let it teach you discernment, trusting less blindly, but still daring to trust wisely. Not all betrayals come with a knife in your back. Some come in absence, the slow, invisible erosion of someone who could have stood by you, but chose not to. This is the betrayal that leaves you speechless. The friend who stays neutral when you're attacked. The partner who withdraws when you need them most. The ally who watches you drown, but won't extend a hand. Why it cuts deeper? There's no drama to point to, just a hollow space where support should have been. They'll still claim to care, but their actions or inaction scream the truth. The lesson: pay attention to who shows up when it costs them something. Everyone loves you when it's easy. The hardest betrayal to face isn't theirs, it's yours. Somewhere along the way, you ignored red flags because you wanted to believe in their potential. Silenced your intuition when it whispered this isn't right. Traded self-respect for scraps of affection, mistaking attachment for love. You knew. Not in full clarity, but in those quiet moments when the truth flickered at the edges of your awareness and you looked away. Why? Because hope is addictive. Because loneliness felt heavier than doubt. Because you thought your loyalty could earn theirs. Nietzsche warned, sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. The reckoning. This isn't about blame, it's about awakening. Every time you made excuses for their behavior, prioritized their potential over your peace, confused pain with passion, you were complicit in your own betrayal. The way out: stop negotiating with your instincts. What you tolerate, you endorse.